sawa 3 paka 5 era omugeni waife olwaleero is none other than mukwano gwaimwe latagaimwe muganda waimwe omubedde meya w'ekibuga ekikulu eky'Idinda Okocha Kasolo Peter abandi yemuyidde eno nga Kasolo meya Jinja City member wa National Unity Platform era nga Idinda likugifugira mu NUP, the first mayor of Jinja City ate or NUP, a young man, very enterprising, strong, daring. Atera ndoza wenkanti comedian but muwairiza yetwamumanira and a comrade kubanga kumpewo yadiri queen de mpulizigania radio station eya baba yabanga munaifwe ke muntu mwangu wakuzana naye tumweta kalenzige nani yangu waku today ensinga bwekyusa ebintu ni mukama wange ndagane n'omubedde Peter Okocha Kasolo sangairo kubona
kale mukulu wange
yova mutya
tuli bakalamu mwikizogema mungalo
tuyizogema bwobanga osobola okunfiiririra zena ndi kufiiririra nsangairo kubona
kale sebo
webale kwewaayo wavuga olugendo okuva Idinda okuyida ku Baba TV ne Idinda twandibaire ayi twayenza obekwe Kampala tuwulire ebintu bwe bitambula nimo kitambula gitya
bino mikalamu era ekibuga tuli kutambula and nze ndako nti biri kutambula bukalamu although challenges ndisinga bungi aye nga nze ng'omuntu nayogera ninze nakoba nti tienda kusosowaza bizibu
iwe wayogera niwe the outer you spoke to the inner you
nakanti tutasosowaza bizibu tusosowaze ebirungi waire bitono bitya bitusobole okutuukako
bituwa amaani agakola kubire very good
so far so good ebintu biri kutambula bulungi mu Idinda
tulida kutambuza ekintu abantu balina interest mu kibuga kyaife ky'Idinda n'abaganda nawe so tulida kutambuza olulimi olunaidanga oluzungu oluganda olusoga kidatwangwiranga tubona na tubenga solo kutambula nabo kale because I'm hosting you for the first time.
Yes.
Peter Okocha Kasolo nani ozalibwawa wakulirawa wasomachi oliachi
yeah amaina ganga gobuzaliranwa ninze Kasolo Peter Okocha ndozo tegerwa kindwire okuba eri Okocha okulwa okutuuka
Kasolo Peter Okocha
ndi mutabani wa Kasolo nakiwulo butende nabigongerya nakiwulo
butende nabigongerya ne igombolola
nabigongerya na Akalo the village
so tuve ku Kalo tujye ku Muruka tujye ku igombola so nabigongerya
okay katandike nzalibwa bulira zone
na Akalo kokene
katuyiremu nzalibwa Bukasolo Bukasolo yaganibwa mu bulira munabigongerya butende kitayundwa Kamuli district ebugabula south mu bugabula bibi mu Kamuli district ebusoga mu Uganda nizo ndi muiseka imeyevu mendaza
oli wandaza bulido so wanabana fe wakati wediranja zo bamuzukuru wani nda kunoneza dadawo kwa babigaba mu ngeri eyo so ko tuli mutabani wani
ndi mutabani anambasa Sara Kasolo mutabani wa Kasolo James azali wa Kasolo Falasco abaise kaimu aboni fa bensi muko eyawo bano ayitambogwe mu mayuge twajanga tusansane ekyalo busoko olwokukiza kwa kyabazinga
so li wandaza ne chikacho mama ali ni baba baliyo
balamu
bali bulira
era bafumbo nizo omwana omukulu mu luya lwa Kasolo
waba kubaina bani bameka
I'm not sure baba naidi abana
I like that.
Yes.
It is also subject to debate. You never know what will happen. You may think you are the acting elder
but at least for that one I'm sure.
Why did you emphasize into bafumbo?
Baba ni mama.
Yokote bafumbo. What did you want to mean?
Baliko bakaliga tibufumbo bimuno obutukuvu baba ina bakazi bati. Babiri. Bombi ni basala. Kyemwegomba yabayiza abakazi babiri, bombi ni basala. Oba awulira ku kikula kyaibwe. Nambasa mulema. Era ndozo otero kumpulira nti ninzo omwana w'omulema. Nambasa. So abakazi babiri bombi ni basala baliyo.
So ayeta bweta ati sala mana ati anaida wakati sala
bintu bye.
Okay, oli kukulolwo okulirewa otambwira otya kusoma kuno kukola emirimu.
Nasomera ndowooza kanje bwe natolanga ebiwandiiko
mpola
nasomera mu Kamuli Boys Primary School. Navaayo omwaka gw'Olwenda nayingira mu Jinja College olwa ekyedu bansendawo najja nakolera olupapula lwange olwa senior for ku St. John Bosco Kamuli awo olwekyedu kikuba kyondi nakyo
oli ku kyokoba otyo olwa indiscipline mu luzungu tukoba ife.
That is indiscipline.
Indiscipline. You are indisciplined and suspended.
Maybe
you were nobody, you share some traits.
So I went to St. John Bosco Kamuli. Namaliza senior 4 yange. Whenever najamu na Masagari College. Nati amira senior 6 yange. Jenakola obukalamu ino. Navaawo najja ku Kampala International University. Jenasomera amawulire gano.
Bakawanga kyozira mpapula ate obaze na Masagari wabala St. John Bosco senior 6 wakati yozira mpapula. Mwene ni wabayo bawali abakutyamirayo. Tidi.
Nga nze nasoma ntyo. Kuba nali mwana muto nga baba nga ikumperera mu masomero ago. So
era amasomero ago gakwidde.
Kuba ye nasomera. Gani ndi bukalamu.
Wajja Kampala University?
Yes.
Wasoma amawulire. Sababu bakubena.
Apart from Kampala University yo ndidukira not even Kampala University. Jinja College nasoma ni Mwami Frank tumwebaza minister. He was our head boy.
Jinja College?
Jinja College, yeah. He was ahead of me and he was our head prefect. I think he was ahead of me 2 classes. 3 classes. When I was in senior 3, he was our head boy. In senior 6 for him.
Frank Tumwebaza. Minister wewe.
Kajiji.
Okay.
I think he handed it, but of course.
Timwali close.
Ingiri titwai close na tengeri butibe ye buti abo nansi namba. Isobolo muzibula ye buti pagano nga ife what we inspired by they are doing. Nsobolo kumwogerako. Na soma inna Masagari wenali ingiri. This is when Benon and Vampino, those boys were getting out of Namasagari. This is when I was coming in. Okay. Na soma no mwalo no gobeta Aisha. Yali ku KFM. Aisha umedukira that brown girl.
Yes, I remember that. Mwasoma mutu.
Twaina ina Masagari. Try together. Ero yo Aisha and bulungi ino.
Okay.
So akoba atiti asoma.
Changu webo ofuna kuba big ba ogi.
Akoba atiti asoma.
Changu kudifueli ngoti gasoma.
And muyanga, I mean Simon Lumusoga munanga. That is in our DNA. Abasoga. Abasoga we are not sure. That is why it was and in ebisoboka. I mean ebisoboka tibisoboka. Ayawe there are many Basoga in Jinja who don't believe that Kasolo is their mayor. Up to today. It is 1 year and a half down the road. They are still saying,
what are you saying?
Kasolo is mayor. That is in our DNA.
Bakalika kasanga niwe mayor.
Yeah, that is it.
Ainga balidinda. Era bakubona yo.
Yes.
You need to ask why. Maybe they don't feel you.
They don't feel me? No, we are not just sure. Abasoga tuchubu tuli. Ero nkuzabulije okuleta kuganga mukakuno. Twashuwa Basoga. We are not sure of ourselves.
Tuganga muke mwawo.
Era tidi Katonda bwana atuyamba ni tusituka ni tuba. Kyova obona I for one. Omusada gobeta Robert Kyagulanyi Center Bobby Wine. Not National Unity Platform. I want to go on record. But Bobby Wine, because National Unity Platform has its issues. but Bobby Wine mwikiririzamu. At least about people who can talk about me, you have authority to talk about me, to tell the world about Kasolo Joins mtu, not this one.
Ndi Kasolo mtu.
Kasolo mtu for Mwidi. But now Bobby Wine yatola yo nifwe you also will go authoritatively. Ndi Kasolo? Because I know you one time you said ndi Kasolo. No bwa Kasolo bwe. Ni meya. You said that thing. You remember?
Nakati Kasolo ni meya.
So this man, Honorable His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu Bobby Wine is not a joking matter.
Kale tuviire mu kusoma enamasagali omaze amawulire gamaze
era ndi kusoma
otandise okasoma
nkasoma.
Okay.
Yes, I'm pursuing.
But okusoma okwo no bwekulowozesa abantu nti yavaayo ke bya kitembe tewakalumuka okwirayo. They not know you are doing further studies. They thought you are doing remedial classes okwetereza gali tigaidula bulungi.
Okay, now let me put this very clear. Bwe tuba abatonga tuli kusoma ebiseera ebisinga tusomera bazaire. Omuzaire aba nikyayenda osome. Mwana
wange nendo obe musomesa.
Era okyogera unyinga Muzeyi Kasolo byakyogera. Muzeyi Kasolo kuntuma kuli alina kumukoirume bamweta Katalo. Omulangira Katalo. Musomesa. Babange tiyasoma, ni mamange tiyasoma. Aye ngabo n'abasomesa abo. Nga kyegomba nti singa zena nsomesa ko mwana yabo musomesa. Ekyeddu nkyogereko. Nze bwe malize n'amasagali. Yona n'amasagali. Young shaping into something. When I saw the Vampinos and all those guys, I read about the Julianas, ba Irina Mubiru, ba Ndawula Omugenzo, Ndawulo Mwidukira, Alexi, bano ba Sempanji, go to it aga DJ Ronnie ku Capital FM. When I reached Namasagala, that is my team. When I reached Namasagala and I saw that
told him Mutenenga windows.
I'm a big star. People don't believe it. I'm a big star.
Assure them.
Yes.
I like that.
So when I reached Namasagala, I was shaped into something. Wale omukyala mweta Madam Birungi. Ni Mr. Kemba na aba sportinga to take me into radio business. And it's from where I picked that. I said, I think now I need to do journalism. So mukuja ku journalism, muze yali prepare nze kunsomesa busomesa. By then I remember in 2003 obusomesa bali obusomekeza ku mitwala 47 Kampala International University.
Emakere twali kwa 45.
Now the other being a private ngaba ongera ku center. And I think this man muze yali adisobola. Na aja ne answer ku journalism, that is mass communication.
Bisere ebyo
mitwalo kajali kinana jali kinana ku chenda.
Jefe jali kinana chenda medical nga neira kwa ujiri wa iguru kuku ba lawyer ni medical ngabali kutofu tobye simba.
So I went for mass communication. I remember that time I used to come to CBS when you were there.
Yes.
Na I know bagana nga onisame banda mugabe. So nze na ajamu ebyo. Now bwe maliriza naida nakola ensi jetukolera mu GD tetuwa chetusana afuna okusinzira ku byetu asoma. So when I became a mayor I said now I have the opportunity kanje nsome ebintu byensubira nti bidakuna
byewandienze
okusoma
bire byawe byobuto. You are right, ebintu ebitu libikolanga tutyo ebintu biri byenetegereza buti okusoma n'okuzimba.
Yes.
Ozimba amaka ag'ekivubuka wakola ko it is no longer fit. Wataage eyindi ey'omukaire n'okusoma wasoma ebiso nze nasooka busomesa.
So naleo kusoma, but I decided to study from Jinja so that I can inspire more people. Nti bobango osobola okuba with some opportunity go back and acquire.
So likusomera wa?
Ndi kusomera mu Kampala University. I'm pursuing a degree in public administration.
Edinda. Era abaana bakubona wo.
Bambona, I sit in class, I read, and I'm the best student in my class. Because this is me, I'm the best student in my class. You know,
the public administration.
In my class, I have apparently, as of now, in the first class.
Nani yakola course work? You know, being a mayor, we were secretary of office.
You know, kuba nabakolera course work. Course work lino ndiye kolera mwene. Na hiyo zombia kolera mwene.
Sure.
Yeah. And my director is so proud of me. Was Mwami Kaberuka Akobera. His by the way was also shocked. Mayor, where do you get the time? I suspended all event to be an. For example, on weekends, I'm not to Kumikolo. And I want to let me go to class. And when they call me, they're doing invitations, I tell them I'm in class.
Weekends.
Because besides everything, there is me.
There is you.
and after everything
there will be
me.
You need to mind about
so I need to mind about myself.
That's very good. Kale. So awo otutwale mu life yo eyokukola okoze wanawa
natandikira mu Mpanga FM 12 Nyerere olwo wenkobye na Masagali Mr. Kemba ya sportinga nali musambiga mpire buteri no kocholo we leader okay okocha I was okocha before even that in Jinja College. That was way back in 1996. That's when I picked that name. I loved so much Okocha and I took on his name. Sambo mpira bwensoma na sambo mpira bwensoma. Now when I was in Masagali College, the drama aspect in me came out because I went to a school where drama yali kutop in Masagali College. So when tuka, you know, chintu echicho chibachi naenda ino mpira na gusamba ino ngutamu amani. But mu drama nakola kubukola enti chayaka. Ngantu sana Masagali.
Already ka
ngachiriza
kula bya.
So Mr. Kemba ya sportinga yantwala mu Mpanga FM yali akolayo natandika okolera mu Mpanga FM. Nakola mu radio. So when did ku university I wanna ajemereza then immediately after university radios that atandika okumeruka after you know the history of radios in India. After Busoga radio, NBS Chile FM, Aoda Sokada Medium, then in 2007 you remember Victoria and the Bamboo FM come in. So nafuno mulimo ku Bamboo under the management of Loja Mike D, my son Mike D. But you talk about the radio Chira, Nizana Mwetana can't you tell Mike D to come in. The boy ended up creating a name which is called Mike D, but it was from me saying my kid should be here when I was still working. That is it. So Nimu, by the way, Nima Mantuenegumbangaino. And in my radio journey, I have a mixture of about how many people a follow Kasolo Wenda about to go radio. The first person who inspires me, Bamweta Amoti Ombalanguzi.
Amoti.
That Amoti Ombalanguzi. Surprisingly, I've met him on several occasions, but I watch him from a distance. You know, Nina Kizibuntizabu enendo omuntu eriyo kintu ekindida kukayiwa abawo ekimbwika. Mfuni ebizibu mu national unity platform abantu bakoba ati nkolera mu 7. For reasons nti bwentuko wali omuntu gwenende ino kayimala na amutya ino. Zenduba nti mu national unity platform President Bobby Wine nze mubona nga president omutuufu
eyo twida kujja
kuba yawangula. So this what inspires me nti nibwe mwagana abantu nti okumu approachinga because that funny guy kyantam era mu bantu abasobola okola amount byakola mu Uganda ninze ayena taidi nti I can do everything that Amot does, including the voices he changes. It is only me, but he don't want this to go. Era bayikumba ku TV lwajo kitegera nti eriyo omusaada gobeta Kasolo meyo weidinda
be odamu wa akapera na kanamuka kasanga ebintu ebyo obisobola.
So when ensemble mpira I used to imitate Amoto Mbalanguzi. That is how Mr. Kemba bwantwala mu radio. Now we took am radio dali ninji na ulizanga ina be muchibi Katolo bwama na omulangira Ndawusi comes in bwe ntuke Busoga na ulizanga basadanga mpulira bamuyanga lutayengere je bakola programs daibwe na uliriza omusaada bamwetanga 0 ku Chile FM oba mwidukira that guy bamwetanga DJ
0 we are employed on the same day and DJ 0 and some Mr. Peter and Mega D and Harriet Omusiginyi. We were the team that came.
I'm a mixture of all those. That is why Mubusogo mwamu an outstanding radio presenter ntinze bwe mbandikola ku radio touch jendi nanga ndikogera Busoga njirina zenka abasinge Busoga presenters balunja iba mix of Luganda na Kasoga katontono ayinze ninzo Musoga kanono Lusoga nakola program wawulira omulangira okay tibangeregenya ku mulangira Ndawusi ayenga nkitirika ngo omulangira Ndawusi that vibe mulangira Ndawusi jalina zenga ndikuba mu Lusoga. That is why nachikuba natuko kumandibwe ino okufuuka bino byendi because namanikirwa mu radio.
So wajira kubwa meya wali okolawa
nali nkola mu Baba radio nga nakava mu Busoga radio nakola ku Baba. I'm the pioneer president of Baba Radio.
What do you mean?
Nize nasooka okwogera ku radio eyo.
Baba FM? Kinanda musanva katoneze musanva.
Kinanda musanva katoneze musanva.
Eidinda.
Dali na kudomwezi nga it was 2010 na kudomwezi dali imeka mwenda ogw'omukaaga ngencho tujja kutandika World Cup. So mu testing voices they used my voice. Abe Mchibi Chintu Oscar Martin
Chintu.
Nomusada bamwetanga yali bamweta Francis yali technical engineer oba sound engineer.
I remember ni mwaso okugwa mu sente z'abaliye kwawo ya sente za Baba zali ziwera awo apangisiza bano bana ne muzigwamu muziriye zisooka.
Nakola that nize nasooka okulanga omupiira mu Lusoga mu Busogo. Tobonanga nimwe mwatandika radio ekyo kyababulako nti Lusoga lusobola okulanga omupiira.
That's true.
I was the pioneer president mulanga omupiira omusoga. Era that is why nti bwenkikola saadi nezira kinsinga niduzi nabere ndi kulanga World Cup ku Busoga wano. Ngai nize n'omupiira ogusinga bulungi. Kuba ndogera Lusoga atendo yagalira mu atende ndina bire ebisinga yokuba ebigamba ebiwomu. Have inspired many.
You feel a lot of energy. You feel yourself for everything you're saying you do. You say you do it best. You're the best. You're the best. That vibe.
That is how I became a mayor. Nzoba mayor nakola ebintu byali bisatu. Kutegeera nti nsobola okwesimbawo najja neegandisa nasituka kujja kunangirira. I did 3 things ku bwa mayor. Kutegeera nti kanesimbewo najja neegandisa mu electoral commission najja kunangirira.
That's all.
That is what I did in the campaigns. Tiano ni Kalulu eranze tintisobola kwa muntu nti ekyole ole people trusted me.
Kitu kiwano ni Kalulu.
Kyobona ndi kufuira okola ebyo okutuukiriza ebirooto eby'abantu kuba bandikiriza amwe.
Meba kulota mu watching ati wano ni Kalulu soba kubanda kyota abasuubiza.
Of course. Katonda ate wakola ebibye. By the way for tusaba nitufuna sala daife toyogera bingi maiso ga Katonda. Koko oti Katonda ndidye. Era njire mwene yabona kyakuwa. Ayi wojani kwenda numba nkwenda kino
Katonda ndidye. Era njire. Aba amane kyoyeni.
Aba idi kuba na idi kyoli kwenda. Tasobola kutika kyota asobole.
Bada ngoli ku Baba TV, the hot cup at 9 ni Okocha Kasolo Peter, Mayor w'ekibuga eky'Eidinda mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform. Kale, let us now go to your political journey. Before you went to stand as mayor, what other political things did you participate in? And where could we have picked your inspiration to get into politics? Because it is totally different world now. You're from Obaire mu Katemba, you are now in True Radio, then you cross politics. We shall start from there shortly after this break.
Your money by choosing the right paint. With Global Paints, you don't just paint, but paint for generations to come. Make Global Paints a paint of choice and make your building a paradise. We have weather coat emulsion, undercoat emulsion, silk vinyl emulsion, flat emulsion, super gloss and high gloss. Global Paint, a reliable product.
Nakasanteko oyagala kulatako funeko wezimbira Julex otunda nyumba je wezimbira obo oyagala kugule wedde ono kutawuka Julex ekyapa kyo wakifuna oyagala kukikyusa kidde mu manyago Julex oli luguudo lwewayagala oluyingira Kampala bano balinako ettaka Julex bamufuna mpola tuwonye bano batunda n'ettaka ku kibanja mpola Julex namwe be babbako ettaka nga byakulemerera oyagala n'akulwanira Julex balina ettaka mu Kampala wano munnange yangu ofuneko weezimbira
Julex Property Consultants Limited tusangibwa Nansana ku Jenina State oba tukubire ku namba z'essimu zino wammanga 0752 46 11 oba 0788 46 11 12 jangu ofune ekyomulembe
Julex.
Is missing. My bag is empty.
But I packed some snacks in her bag.
Can you see that guy?
Hey kid, I have more for you from Sam's.
Sam's offers you a wide range of snacks. Sam's, test the difference.
Abaana bato beetaaga ennungi okulabirirwa ennyo kituufu ku East African Academy ekawempe ekyo kibakola ssomero lyadde okukusa ne boarding ya nursery wamu ne primary lisangibwa Kawempe Mbogo Tura Road lirina basomesa butendeka obulungi basomesa secular wamu ne theology balina emmotoka ezitambuza abayizi balina computer laboratory swimming lessons ate nga bafaayo nnyo ne ku byemizannyo balya bulungi breakfast wamu ne lunch bagoberera amateeka ga gavumenti gamba ng'okunaaba engalo buli kadde okusanitizinga okwambala mask okwetangira obulwadde bwa coronavirus okuwandiika abaana bapya kati kugendererera maaso okumanya ebisingawo noti 772 882 31 36 ne noti 705 33 320 ye East African Academy Kawempe Mbogo Tura Road.
Baba TV obusoga bulaire.
Eyo ng'oyagala okumanya twakyakaliddewa twadigidiriddewa pulogulaamu yino wooteri y'amasanyu buli masanyu we gabeerawo tugenda okubeera nga tubikutuusako wano ku Baba TV ba big boys gye bakiringira tugenda batuwaffe ffe tabona tubakutuuseeko baserebu bo bonna gye bakyakalira tugenda batukuwa oluwombo lwa zinve nsi ezappeninga all over the country mwana wa maama wali okimanyi nti obulamu bw'ensi businga kunyuma kiro tosuwa pulogulaamu wooteri y'amasanyu wano ku Baba TV buli lwakusatu sawa 2 ez'ekiro
mooteri y'amasanyu wano ne Benja another problem
original Benja
you wanna chill with the big boys now you the rock kitty you the rock get a coffee drink with a drop cup.
Alright, okali ku Baba TV program ganga muka sawa 12 do kuncho paka 5 akanomero kaifeke tuli mbuti kebeta the hot cup at 9 olwalero ndini Peter Kasolo Okocha meya w'ekibuga eky'Edinda ate member wa National Unity Platform atuwaire byasoma atuwaire yakoleire munakatemba munamawulire musoga eyenumiriza mu ekyo kyali tuli kujja buti ku Kasolo omunabi abufuzi otandika lyo kwingira wali chairman wero si wanu wakolotia ekimigi
neyanziza Simon bwoyogera ku byobufuzi byange gwendi dio munabi abufuzi wa ifendoza ni mzee wange kuba mwaka golu kumolwenda ekinana n'omukaaga awase president ne yagira
ndoza ajje emyaka gya Museveni asanga ozaliddwa asanga
yansanga nzaliddwa nga n'emyaka 6
Museveni
mukujja nga n'emyaka 6
yanga tubitegera ulyanga abanywa mu
newe yawambira nalina mu kotu gezigezi nga kuba waliwo okudduka okwo naye later no gamba Museveni yawambye those years were not good when he was fighting and In 1987, twaina chairman LC1 bamuyitanga Mzee Kalwaza. So when he passed on, Mzee nafuka chairman LC1. Owabulira zone njogeddeko mu kutandika.
Jozalibwa.
That zone wenzalibwa. Up to now he is the chairperson LC1.
Mzee from 1987.
Beba mu 7.
From 1987 up to today.
Yeah. Era ye chairman wa NRM ku kyalo. So, and he's the mayor of Nachiwulo Trading Center.
I can see a ray of trades.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when these things of when Kyagulanyi came into force and told us that tugende tubalage, tuve mu ghetto, tugende mu parliament, katugende Entebbe mu Ntebbe. Nange ne ngamba katuve mu ghetto.
Senumbe Jinja.
Katugendeko mu kibuga kino. Apparently my journey of coming to contest as mayor is a funny one. We were at Bab FM one day. I can't recall the dates. And also the other building, the complex, and then down here on Mumiti. Twali awo nze Hassan Mwanga, Kaliowa Nancy, Neswengere. Twali tuva mu town we malizo okola program yange ku macha kozi nakolanga na Hassan ku macha nga Swengere ne Kaliowa bakololo eggulo. So after my show in the morning wali yatukubira simu Anyole Innocent nti waliwo omuntu ayagala okumukolerako that is my group nti waliwo omuntu ayagala okumukolerako.
This is your group. Katandikire gye yetandikira from left.
Oli Hassan Kaliowa yaddako nzaddako Swengere Brian and Alpha. So nagamba nti wali ayagala okumukolerako ne tulo mmotoka ya Swengere echu that group twagitanga Mafia Gang.
This one is the Mafia Gang.
That is a Mafia Gang.
The Mafia Gang of Jinja.
The Mafia Gangs. We became a Mafia Gang in a sense that previously twali tukolera abana byabufuzi ne tukomaawo ne kiggwa ne tugamba kati kye tuba tukola tetulina kwesiba ku muntu omu tukolere buli ajja.
Bwe munabyabufuzi ajja.
Buli ajja nga yagala
ogamba mukolera ki?
Ku radio. Abantu begundi banayo no akabibiki. After all, for us we don't care. Febia tulimu si byababa. Bunabyafuzi talina kyatuyamba kiri awo. Okay, ne baba atuyamba. For us we just look at policies. Because the other thing that omuntu alowooza nti munabyafuzi alina kumukolera individually. For us what we want there are the good policies that for us to aliba na Katemba. If I can drive from Jinja to Busia and I come back, that is enough for me. If there is a good road, this is what I want. That I can cruise, I go, I do my business, I come back.
You can even organize a bivuru bisatu, you run here, run there, run there.
That is what
night.
I want.
That's all you need. I agree.
But why to how after that show in the morning? Anyola atukubira simu nti wali muntu agalo balaba yeziwa Julius.
Ziwa Julius.
Yes, Mbauku.
Councillor Julius.
So we don't to town tugenda ku speak courts. Tukaziwa na tugamba njagala munkolere ebichi ekibuga kino kyaffe ngabo mu idi kino nikire. We said no problem. If you pay us, we do the work. Na tusasula. Yatuwe mtwala aga.
Atano.
Naika tuweze sente tuliba meka.
The Mafia Gang wade mama.
At the end of the day, each one pocketed 50,000. So katubeerawo ewaka akazi okukubira simu tetulina manda tulina kino ngoyinako 10,000 nga kati nganze 15,000 okunywa akantu kange. So
sekategedde
oja kategere naye byange binywa tumanyi babimanyi. So tubeerawo zalinga sawa mukaga kitundu coming to lunch time. Owekitiibwa Joan Machola afubutuka ewuwe eyali amuvuga bamuyita mefu n'atuyitako bw'ati nga tuli awo ku baba buli omu abirowoozaamu tetulina sente za radio zimanyi bw'atuuka ku roundabout wansi wali ku baba radio wano ng'oyambuka wa Kyabazinga. She came back, she drove back n'agamba batabani bange mukola mutya mulikola ki kwaife maama tuli wano embeera tinungi akati mwidhe tujje ku kyemisana
baba twala kuli olwo
tujja kulya twaloka
ate abaana bali ku byemmere ey'obwerere mukobera kindi
twayikirira yatwala call friends.
Is it the same day niziwa or that's a different day?
That is the same day.
Mufuni atanu gaziwa mugabayine.
Ife tugabayine tuli mu bye mwali mwetanu jo webiri tuli awo. Tutuka ku all friends. Twandika okwoyamu awo, it was gundi election time. So abuuza nani yabesimbyewo wano mu Jinja West waliwo Balyeku waliwo Batuwa waliwo Alex Mufumbiro mu Jinja East tusomye abantu omukyala yes she's the one kyova akoba
this is what you are doing machora
kyova abuuza
minister
ati ye imwe aba people power mulesani
ani abuuza
oluni Jowani this is now how I come to become okufuna ekisense okukyokwesimbao.
Because at that time NUP was the thing, people power
actually.
Imwe mulikuleeta wani.
Tuvire bujiri Arua incidents dibairewo. So wabuza ati imwe aba NUP mulesani mu Jinja City. Nga serious ku Jinja City position tuzira ku muntu. Nga tibenkana na yesimbyewo yatakubuka gundi kaifa ka people power ka baji ayi wa DP. Ayi nga principle yabisekiragira kati you are either people power
or nothing
else.
Or principle no mukuru.
No mukuru. Sense ida. Ndogera mazima. Ebyaliwo. Let me tell the world ebyaliwo. But took a call friends. Yakati buli mwa odalinga ekyokulya. Aye ngatiri shuwa anti bajatu kulira emmere. Nakanti mama nze bampenga ku ekyokunwa. Kuba luna ku bwe salary ne bwe tuso omusanvu. Kiboneka kantandikire irala. Naye tese ekyokunwa. Uganda Wallage Premium. Some damisana. That time that was me. Drinking at 10 o'clock in the morning. That is me. It was no because that was my life. And that was me. I was a street guy. They brought me Uganda Wallage. So when she asked, I said, Yebana, omuntu okwesimba okuwameya kyetaagisa ki?
Olwobuuza bayino? Mulwaliro
emulwaliro. Twakati ba Chova Hassan Yakobati, President MP ni LC5, that is mayor. Kastobo ina senior 6. Osobola okwesimbawo. Nakanti senior 6 jene madam 2002. Tidi na mugaso gwayo eriye eyo biri. Na agame isimu. Naja platform ya Namasagali. OBs and OGs. Nano ni head teacher. Chova nkubisima na Masagani nkuba nti head teacher. Ninze Kasolo Okocha Peter. Index number 53 2002. Are you in office at yes? Now can't you go there in your archives? Yakati I'm there. Okocha Kasolo Peter nizaidi kwa grant. Yes, I've seen your name. Do you have my certificate? It is here. Now can't I'm the mayor of Jinja City. You bring that certificate. Na irangirira wena.
Where you?
Zene rangirira ku Wallage. So mutuvu menga mulekamu. Ekidube ekiri positive chaidanga anu ilemu. So when the other day Museveni was saying drunkards are a problem to themselves. Some of us, we have become what we are by. Our brain is being ignited by something.
I don't want to go there.
So when Bishop Wamika aliyo.
Aiwewa imechizira buzibu.
Headmaster ya adinga yakati but I might be in Jinja tumbolo nakanti come with my certificate. Boyida twayagana ku budget highway restaurant au
kumezi bulunje wa mukwano kwa haji.
Yambo popular lwange. Nakanti bana tindi ne popular devenda ati nedo. Na ku bisi mwerindi St. John Bosco. Na ku bira deputy head teacher Mr. Buteraba. Ntimuna olupapula lwangu mukaina lwaga ati diriga no dizana mugaso fetu kumaba kumengereje muliti ni mu bana baipe nti nize meya nti bana yogeranga. So the following day I went on radio and I said nti abana idinda eri ebikyusemu tuberenga tubakobaziga tibenkana kanusu n'abandi meya omutufu ninze mwene Kasolo anko media secretary amanyansi nakati lero yesedule gonuire nakanti anko tiyesedule ndio kitufu na ebikirozo cyandi ngandi kuwesedule aine ekiriwo buti
wesedule is the liquor you take.
The liquor ya uncle media to yansungiriza ngambu wesedule nakanti anko lero wesedule muleke ne bituvo nti ata nkonja kuba meya ngati chikirizikika. So I went on mayor and of course people pick up very quickly. No, given my name and it was Kasolo. All of a sudden abana babembi abadongole bankubira olwemba lwa focus some issue there. Kasolo nasobola ofuga, Kasolo nasobola ofuga, people power esobola. I said fine. But somehow when we had declared, twine swengere motoka nga tuli mu kiti. Akantu koze tutya. Bobi Wine, the president, how can we get the president? Akantu tunomukisa tusobola omukubira ku kasimu. Asobola otugema. Twamukubira isimu. Tumukubira isimu tukanti, Your Excellency.
Manganga mwamwa na Excellency kyali kimutuka ine.
He has been His Excellency from the time of inception. You don't remember in Firebase? He has been His Excellency.
Omwamwe tanga Excellency ya Firebase.
His Excellency Bobi Wine.
Okay,
and that's how leaders are made, by the way. Bobatobe kintu kinakutandikireyo. So when I say that, that is the day when we visited him. So when we called him, twamukobera nti Your Excellency. Nze muna anja kwesimbawo. Ate kubwaki musigale mu bintu byammwe. Kanti president bino ebintu watugamba tulina okwebereramu. Ate n'otugamba tubeere ba Bobi Wine gye tuva. Nze nsazeewo ngenda kwesimbawo. Ati kuki tinjagala bwa meya. Ati meya waawo. Ndio we Jinja. Kata naye yo wali abangamba batugamba eno basimanyi kine tubagambye naye mwesotinge kirungi mwino obukulembeze bwamwe. That's what I like about him. He doesn't interfere in other things. When he bwabesiga nti mubeera. So he said, go and talk to your leaders, ba coordinators, mulaba abantu bebadde abantu bebaire baboine, nga they want to give them our flag. You say how you can talk to them.
True. He's a very polished,
man.
Leader. Very polished leader.
Kati jukire ife twali mu ekibuli. Engeje tuli basta twakanti tulimpagano tivenkana tukoza tutya. Twali motoka ne oyo munango oyo yanji twakyawagana bubino by the way. Tuson twenda no embera ile obutinzi bwino. Akanti de kyetufe tukole. Bantu tujja kubasaba. Ife tujje mu maiso. Nasibalo. Yoga tujire twalumuka mutawuni ile mwame mwetafire oyo wa the fantasy. Kanti koja galiwo ninze buti meya weidinda. Ayinzira yere 10. Ayini kwenda afulumye bifanani.
At that time nga ofuuse serious oba mukyagera mu katemba wa mwero wa comedy because the group you talked about, the mafia guys, just a comedy group.
Of course if okuba serious by then nga kizibino okuba ntuli serious. Nga it is very hard to take us serious. So when I went na koja when tuka koja fire just a kaino he laughed so much. Nakanti muna nebiri wo
nize meya
weidinda ate bino ebintu mwida kubidukira nga ndi mu office gemese ntompe nje kumwena ne kubye kifana yampe mitwalo giti. He gave me 30,000. I want to mwena when tuka kumwena banku be kifana ni tikyali kirungi ino but ya chukubatu hata kwa bintu bya ife ebyo people power bichi na postinga. The first person to comment on that photo yali baliyeko. Yata kwa kagolo kaiba akenale makati tik na kanti bas. Omuntu owo okubiri gwensingo kwikiririza mu mbula mbwange. Oyo omuntu gwensingo okwenda ni mama yeriyo gwenenda ino kusinga mama wange. Bamweta kyabazinga abusoga. Namuwereze kifani kyakati nkwendeza nkabi nakanti nze mazo okufuka meya baba kayikiriza. Nakanti nze mazo nakubera bagaya nti mazo ofuka meya. Era one time twali somewhere mpaka nwe malize ebyo nja kutukirawo. Tutaireyo akafane kajire. Butimali atandika ofuka serious.
Butyo ono ziwa yemulire ku esente
okujja tumwerabire difo okukwerabira tikitwala dakiika.
Mulire sente muje mwogere.
Ebyo byawe iro olwo. So itwamukolerako dagayi. Most diba sente meka. Ekiranga ekirala kya mitwala emeka ku radio. So when was mention it goes for 50,000 and the mention in the morning show Kasolo nga najigeme kitegeeza ki.
So yadi bamwadi twala ku radio badako mu musa.
Era bali ku sente ne gitwa mukuba tadidi bungi. So you get with authority. Twakuba bali ku sente anti dukira. It was COVID time. Ngati bayikiza abantu kujja mu
aida kuza twenda tubokuba otabulabula.
Now, one time ngolo ifuza serious. Ndijo okola official poster. Batubinziza akakofuira batumiza akakofiira kano buti ndija kwekubya ekifaananyi tikyegenti akatonda egange nalinzirayo nalityambalanga ku suuti mbulamu bwange so nali ndija okwekubya ekifaananyi mayembe omwidi Faizo ku Stone Africa
very well
naje nakanti ndazikaako esuuti ndazikaako esuuti yandazika esuuti netaayi nasi era ekifaananyi kyebalaga I don't know whether you can get that poster gina simbira
bene jibakola oti oba eyindi
kifo that poster
that's yours
esati yoti yange esati yoti yange ekoti yoti yange okumwenenze ninzo oyo that face
ekiri kwe kicho niwe mwene the rest
is mine
oli ganga mukaku Baba TV the hot cup at 9 ni Peter Kasolo Okocha tujire ku suuti ya mayemba ajikwazike
banku bwe kifaananyi ekyo omuvuka bamweta Bruno yini yakola poster that poster fell in love with the people of Jinja City but binga kumpewo I didn't have money I didn't have nothing
baba binga kyabategeke muli kubaliyanga muli ku besente
ku radio it was a directive it was a national directive nti all abesimbyewo nga ba journalist bava kumpewo era twava kumpewo eno kudo mwezi dali mwenda kugwe 10 I remember it was around 9th of October 2020 nava kumpewo nalekera okujja because it was my only tool but of course tiava kumpewo nti njire kola mpagano nali ndi waka on time nga ntendwike my daughter yaida nkoba daddy ngatoka akola bakubinze ku mulimo kintu ekyanguba wala mwana akunkoba ati bamize ku ekigambo kubinga ku mulimo
aki kinene akitegeera atya
so nakoba madam tumunanzira kyakola aye no okujanzirawo because the only place I can go to is radio no kujamu but I can't move around because I don't have anything like atujo noniyo bulu nakanti muno bulu mpegano nzira mafuta
olwoko wandisa
kwawa mukazi ne yampola ne sente je mitwala abiri kuba nako abantu bansondera ku mitwalo bajali 5 abataka I received someone like 50,000 ne mchale yanongeza ku mitwalo 15
waje we wandisa
naja ne wandisa so during that time eriyo mwamba mwetalani kumuyembe you know nafuna obuzibungi all of these people are said Kasolo yatwerabira you know before bino binene ayebidira ku bitono like being a mayor people will take you know that title into your worship people think your worship buli kiri mu town dinda kyange amakolero butiganga ne sente migugu that's what people think so naje omwamba mwetalani tigali ya mukwano gwangawe yamafubira ku muyembe nakanti dado okidi nze buti nzira wa kujja inda kubanga gano tukole ekisoboka tubembega no chocho na kiriwo nabaawo era nga swengere bayida abakati ate idada bona bitakaluluka noja kukyusa byofuzi mu idinda ati muntu kyava ni esimba une andisoboga ndisena ida ni yarambalira ngane jire wala ni yarambalira mu chimpoza omunani mu kati nalambala era ge navuiro na kulonda apart ntibe tumalo okujja mu kulonda kwa wa president niba tuiba akaluluko bwa president wenstukira kanti tubisemu huko eri mwamba mweta kyakabale yaide wala ni awo yangulira bia dalina so tunamwa obia
ndo tosobola adi malolo yakutikanya nje
nono tunamwa hawo kyova ko bati naigwe gaito wesimbawo akanti yese mendi mukalu kati gwani agenda okuwa kalungo otuze butuze nakati nkolendi eka tuve muzanyo nawe nze ni mu business nebi motoka zange zino motoka yange kejje tusobola okufuna ebidongo kati ku mafia gange okwo there is a young boy called Brian
tuwe mafia gange
na mukubira Brian akanti muna Brian ekidinga anja kuba meya ati aya
iwata likuno kalwali
kisema iwata likuno yakula akanti nze muna nze tijja mu kintu nintaba ate buli wenja mu kintu nizemba nambandala tusobola ofuna ebidongo yakati nze nina sound yangaye kasiteba ne motoka enungi kwesobola okutyama tusobola okuida twayamba kanti mpe ebidongo that young boy oyo zooming between Swengera and Alpha zoom between Swengera and Alpha that is Brian nga ina system eyo muna Brian yampe ebyuma apparently mu bantu abantamu esente mu kalulu ako I've got issues bya ntonga bakoba bayino bali nabo eyantamu ku esente ni Brian oyo because he gave me his sound system during my campaign. Balaba Sigereza Chibantam apart from being around me. They complain much in Bantam. Sorry to say that. Because it's on social media. I never back for it. I am feeling the more of you. Brian, it was so. Muna Brian, you are Fidongo. Bizitu. Yena yantam. Because Bizitu Yandikizam, Yatole Matokaye, Yajita Bana. A quality yemwenga yasimya kuba speaker. I mean kuba councillor mu Old Boma. Yata kwa chifa nichange, na chabobi wayi. Abantu bayogeredanga Bizitu akati be nzomutima gwanko wanti Kasolo ni meya irako. Ero yanfagire bitufu ayena yanchankala nako. So muna Bizitu yali tapika up ye. Na yambala ngo yedamaje. Tama butu yange yamaje na Lumba field for only 3 days. Natambuza bigere around Jinja City.
You campaigned for 3 days.
3 days. But not even talking to people. But for me just move out ngandiko land.
In Jinja City.
On the other day, I want to ramp up Karu. And here I'm the mayor of Jinja City now. So, all the, I don't know how I can term it, the unprofessional, but it was, you know, what we call a profession is unprofessional. The professional life for Kasolo Jali Entuf Mere, that is my professional life. Because in the life Yali Entuf, you think of something like that.
So, could you remember how much money you spent for your mayoral campaigns?
It did not go beyond,
it is an expensive thing.
Yes. I spent the 200,000 for registration.
The 30,000 for photos.
The other 30,000 koja de yampa. I was supported by, I don't know whether it is good to mention, but he gave me, there's some gentleman who gave me some posters. But to me it was too much. I kusinza kuba ntibatimba dali ntontono. Nze de natamu jali mitwala 25 ejindi eje bifani kuba nakubisa bifani byali mukaaga. Bifani yange. That is the Bizitu man. Byali bifani mukaaga. Bwe nkuba bifani mukaaga natimbe kifani ebudondo, natimbe ebugembe, natimbe empumwire, Masese ni mutawuni.
You're talking about banners, the banners.
Those canvas photos. And when people used to call me for those things, I said, you can see me.
You do not have these posters, the individual things of...
If I could not afford the 30,000 to take photos at Mwena, but even if I never sent.
So we are going on your campaign expenditure.
So this is now
250. We are in 480 now.
480. Naso kana yemereza. Ka oluna ko olwenkyo nga kulonda twati amisa oluchiko twabala constituent gundi polling station zali 259. I spent omuntu alumulala 9,200 ku buli polling station buli ku agent, which total to around $1 million something. I did not go beyond $1 million.
For a mayoral campaign in Jinja City? Less than 5 million?
Yes.
You serious?
That is it.
Or somebody else was handling your
Who
was handling your finances?
Yali Kaliowa.
And you said you spent less than 5 million for mayor race?
Yes. Kaliowa can bear me witness. Wakuba yancha out and get kubibi.
But you can talk, the hot cup at 9 continues short after this break. Do not miss out on Peter Okocha Kasolo, the mayor of Jinja.
Nile Plastics eikolera eryaganibwa mu Idinda Njeru Town tulina ebyuma eby'omulembe ebyeyambisibwa okufulumya ebintu by'omumaka bino nga biri ku mutindo gw'ensi yona ebintu byaife bya plastic bikozesebwa okwambako mu kugonza obulamu n'okuba nga bweyagaza eri abantu boona wano mu Iwanga ne Kulia olw'omutindo n'emboneka ey'endawulo omuli eby'omu ifumbiro nkani restaurant eby'abaana mu size dona doyenda kuno nga tutaku n'okukola obutebe n'emmeeza okubonesa ekifo kyo nga kya first class ate bwe kituuka ku tanka dhaife dh'amaadi Dhino ezira wandi wida kudagana. Atenga difulumira mu saizi donadona. Dakolebwa okuba nga dabuwangazi. Anti dhirina emibiri egiwerera iralena. Okuwangalira mu mbeera yonna yonna ey'obuyire. Okumanya ebisingawo twaganibwa mu Njeru Town. Oba tukubire ku isimu lino noti 75 mwenda 2 noti 22 ndala. Ni ku email gmsugarplastic@gmail.com. Gemagana n'aba Nile Plastics okufuna ebintu eby'omulembe.
Kampala! Please welcome the first ever Spice concert, the beautiful Spice Voice campus figure, international award winner of the Spice Campbody, Nabuta Kejo! Oh! Spice Diana live in concert. I will go cricket off from the Kubilasa to January. It's the place to be! Okuingira shinje mtwale bili, jebe mtwale tano, ate meza, milioni bili. Abayimbi banani kwano ja Spice Diana, bagenda muwerekera ko kwolwo. Era Spice Diana, hayimbe buli luyimba lwonna. 9 January Summer Gardens Mukono, nga 15 Trans Africa Jinja, Gabiri January Mitiana, Habiri Mutuli Mbara University, Gabiri Mubiri January, Luwero Mutisawe, One Nations of Twano Gomo, Eno Mundu ya Ndongo, Mujetu wa Cricket Ovo, Obwara Buteke, Bumodo, Obrina Nyash, Obwara Busura Kumiziko, Ngabujita Miziko Pro Apartments, Biwagidwa, Lato Milk, Source Management, your true music partner, Rockers, Recruitment Services, D-Mac, Buganda Kombucha, Climax, Papa Sport, Yovra TVS, 91.3 Capital FM, Bit Fama, Jude Cara Solutions.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Mukaya Events.
Diligence in every aspect. An impeccable hospitality. Experience the real meaning of comfort and relaxation. A variety of multinational cuisines. Peace of mind. The right spot to take your business to a higher level. Spacious vicinity to move your soul and body in every direction. A wonderful moment to be cherished for a lifetime. Source Gardens Hotel, bridging the hospitality gap.
Growing up in a big family, there weren't always enough seats at the table, so we started eating on the floor so that we could enjoy our food and cokes together. I kept that tradition in my own family to remind us that the most important part of any meal is being together.
Baba TV, obusoga bulaire.
Kale mukwano gwange njagala tukwandiza mkitundu kyaffe ekyokubiri ekya Hot Cup at 9 nze Simon Muyanga Lutaya ne mukwano gwammwe Peter Okwecha Kasolo meya w'ekibuga eky'Ejinja. Buli omu addaga nti omanyi Kasolo yawangula akolo yali kyakwewuunyisa, Munnakatemba yawangudde Jinja, comedy yawangudde Jinja, Musana comedy yawangudde Jinja. Now you have known the profile of the man who is a comedian, right, for purposes of earning, but is more polished. He's an educated man. He's set up with a very wonderful political career. Now, Kasolo.
Yes, sir.
Let's face each other. Baino bamaze okukuterawo omugongo. olwaleero edukira baakuwa ssente bonka. But even okukubeera nga bokoti except for being around was important. Because in them being around with you as you were, in them being around with you nga mwogera ni machora, in them being around you they give the boost to start moving and do this. Bonna bonna bayina bakwagira. Wabeerabira, tobafaako, tobagasiza, tobayambi. Not even to make efforts to reconcile with them. Why is it that buli munaku ayambibwa bw'atuuka waggulu yeerabira banne? Why?
Boba beba nkyawa sinze. Omuzadde tasobola kukyawa mwana we. Omuzadde tasobola kukyawa mwana we.
So omuzadde yani ku mwenna?
Of course yenze. Now there are things I don't want to go into. How I don't know whether I gave you the story from when I came to Jinja in 2007.
Yes, tugenzeyo nekati njala kuma olaba bwe mufana ne swengere bwe mutyo. From that background, how dare do you forget a man you shared a life like that?
I've not, that was twali ku atawo twali bakabina yense ekyoka. That was there's some hotel in Jinja bagita Tourist Bay. Nze sabeerabira.
Ono omwana wa Kasolo wuwo. Wa swengere.
Mwana we. Twali somewhere. Okay, bobe banerabira.
Okay, what babeerabira kiki obakoledde?
I don't know what they want me to do for them. Because they ran away from me.
What would you do for them?
Apparently.
What did Phil do for you? What Phil did for you?
But what have I paid back to him?
I would be asking you. What have you done for
him? When you're investing in something, you don't expect profits tomorrow. Some of us were business people. I started my business with 2 crates. Now I have a mega shop, a spare. But it's because I'm so patient. In business, you must be patient and take risks. Well, we took no gamble bunch of them. Now, a good businessman, you have to reconcile with what is transpiring so that you focus on what you want to achieve. But the ambitions were so high. I think we set high ambitions that when I become a mayor or when one of us becomes something, we shall all become. And we shall earn from this, which was not the case.
Did you ever have that discussion to say that when I win as mayor, I'll do this for you?
Of course, when you don't know what is coming ahead of you, you can say anything. Namusuubizaako nti bwe ndikubayiza ndakutonera ekizimbe kya parliament era yaikiriza
okimutuusaako
ayi timutwalanga nawo okwo kuba tijjanga nawo okwo.
From a starting point, do you recognize that these boys made a contribution in your being?
A big one.
For that contribution, how have you reciprocated?
Apparently now I don't have access to them.
Why?
Because for them, they have decided they can't talk to me, they can't do anything, and they're not ready for anything.
But you were mayor, you can involve other people to reconcile you.
I think...
The Chabazinga can, you have said it. Robert Chagulanyi can. The Mchala Machora can.
I think this will come. We are just excited for life. And we maybe...
So what is the point of departure? Where have you disagreed? What have you bothered to know what their point of disagreement is?
I talked about high expectations. We expected much, including myself, which did not come. At the time we wanted it.
You thought the mayor's office was full of what now?
Money. Of course, money. People expect money.
Haven't you found the money there?
I remember one time I fell out with Chibalia. I played a very big role in 2016 elections. Nakolera Chibalia Kalulu. I thought I was only one person who was doing it because I was on radio and I was heard by many. I thought I'm the one making the vote for Chibalia. Little did I know there are other people and there are other factors that make a vote. For example, when you sent it, you want me to pay you as early as not even a year in office. How about the people of Jinja City who woke up on that day to say that let's go and put Mayor Kasolo in office? And for you, being around the mayor, it is enough. We look for the opportunities that can make us earn what we want.
My brother,
yes.
I don't want you to be proud.
I'm not proud.
At the end.
I'm not proud.
Have you reached out to those people to find out what kind of assistance or support they want from you? Maybe they just want to remain around you as a brother.
I have tried, but as I told you, sometimes egoism is a bad disease. Like you said, they assisted you. Yes, I agree. But now, otuka kisera ngolibo nanti ono nani ono. Tisobola kwogera naye. Ni photo akola tuti.
Can your politics stand without them?
I'm not sure.
Are you not digging your own downfall? Yeah, look at it carefully. If those who endorsed you are now saying no, how about us who knew you through them?
Who endorsed me?
The group you had.
No. What about my wife who paid my whatever nomination fees?
She's eating you every night. What else does she want?
But now, if you say those who endorsed you, but I have not paid her because that manager I went. Na kanti mpole sente dino ya dimpa. Olikutegera. File yampe emitwalo 3.
What have you done to Phil? Have you ever called him to thank him?
Of course I thanked him. And Phil is by the NRM.
So what was his attraction to you in a no?
A friend. The Kasolo you know before any other thing.
That's what the exact thing that the other people want.
Now these ones are not being friends to me. They were target friends. Because after Kasolo becoming a mayor, don't look at what Kasolo is earning today. If you see Bobby Wine going to Europe for a certain conference, don't say, hey, I am supposed to be there because we were somewhere and we shed blood for him. There are things building up ono wange. Olikuchitegera. Problem jenfuna nti nze buti engeri gyendi mayor, people rush to send where birabayino. Ayi banange tibanera biranga. Have you heard from them and what they say?
You want me to hear from them?
If you can hear from them, it is okay. If you can hear from them, it is okay. I think you give them also their problem.
Your efforts. What efforts have you made in reconciling with them?
Okay.
Efforts.
From the time we began this show, ngatandika okwogera ku how I came into making. Mbogere ku obubi?
No, you have praised their role. You have talked about.
I've praised them.
Yes, you have talked about their role. You are even able to say.
But today, if you call them to talk about me, you will hear what they will say. They will say we want him dead to end up. So, but that is not an issue.
It is an issue because
we shouldn't make that a bigger.
No, it shouldn't be
bigger issue. Yes.
If it was one atanansi ye yanvuako swengerandiku oba swengere yajja nankani muwangaliku. How come that all of them have the same brain and understand that they have abandoned you? There must be something wrong with your own character that you need to look at.
This character now came after when I became a mayor. And after some time, I told you it was a matter of not being patient or patient. Because everything has its own time. Now let me tell you today.
Have you told them that?
Yes. For example, Zenendo Kubaku President Yowenseno. But can I just rush like that? Yes, in Uganda. It is very possible.
You want to be president of Uganda?
Yes.
Young man.
Yes. Did you ever knew that I would be a mayor of Jinja?
No.
I am now a mayor. Tomorrow I see myself becoming a president of this country.
Your Excellency, the president.
Not now. Not now. That's why I'm saying let us be patient. When that time comes, I will say that I want this. And it will happen.
So from that ragtag terrain of your political journey, nechifoto kiroza ku bulungi, to campaigning nze, to spending nze ino, tobona aboine. Can the people of Jinja expect a better leader?
A big one. And I'm trying my level best to give the people that taste of a good leader.
In Jinja?
Yes.
1 year down the road, what do we show?
1 year down the road, I am changing the face of Jinja in terms of road infrastructure because it is one of the biggest problems of Jinja. Given the history of Jinja, you know where I've come from the 1950s.
Yes, I know Jinja very well.
You know it very well.
I don't see any new road you have put there.
Yeah, they are there because it takes long to come. I came in when Engineer Dikusoka was being made and the Main Street. I have completed Engineer Dikusoka Main Street. I am now working on Clive Road. I'm working on Bell Avenue. I have worked on roads in Bugembe. Whatever you did, call us around Yakisa. Kuti ekisaawe kye Bugembe around yawe batundira omukyanga kolansi amatale namulesa wagalekayo
mbeganza
nata amatale namulesa ku butale bona amba koti you know biri ku movinga things are moving amasomero.
Can Jinja be revived to its former glory? If so,
I am so hopeful.
What needs to be done?
Yeah, what needs to be done is now coming together, putting these brains together. Apparently, the reason why it lags behind is by leaving responsibility to a few people. To inokuba with a collective effort to achieve something. Gendo chikole yo mu bantu bo. That's what the president tells us.
So mwaka gwo ogusooka kyosobodde okukola ogambye inako nibyo gyose ku nguudo.
I've left my documents in the car.
But we can talk about, you can remember
yeah,
these are things you
have to give you my programs. I came to Jinja when areas like Kisima yaitajika ngerezi la masomero.
True.
I've put a school in Kisima and a hospital in Kisima. These monies have been coming, but no one cares. But when I came, I called the town clerk. Now, County, I want you to show me the program for this city. Byemuli kola, byetusubire okola, ne bituyidde okola. Yandage ekyaliwo. Now, County, give me the budget. I want this budget. Ojinonole yandaga ati bino biti ni biti. County biti bino tibitukolera. Kuba most budgets like ngana ya Uganda yona sente disinga mu dibada misala gy'abantu of which ejo gibagimani quantity de send abantu but a sente dijokola capital projects then kwenda okulingako era mu dino tulikola ki. I found Jinja was one of the first cities okufuna gundi program ya USMID, but this USMID program okusinzira ku ngeri gye bagigaba mu parameters gye bagigabiramu, they look at issues to do with the population. And the population they look at is the net population. A cent. But I went out and argued myself. Now, can't you people, we should be very serious. Most you're not very serious. You can't plan for people who are asleep. We should plan for people who are working. We should plan for a day population, not a night population. Now you're telling me that if you're giving us this small money because our night population is small, do people move at night? Roads are used during daytime when people are moving to markets, people are going to where, people are going this, but you're saying you're determining our funding.
Which naive person was that using the night population?
That is USMID, they benchmark on population. USMID, that is in the Ministry of Lands and Urban Development.
This is Uganda.
So I argued out this point. And one time when I was arguing this matter, I was before the minister, is it Obiga Ekanya? That gentleman. He called me on the sidelines and said, for how long have you been in politics? I said, this is my first time. And he was surprised that I argue out issues. Because yena yachibona yakati, amazima again, okudetermininga funding yebitundu nga tusinzira ku bantu abalambayirewo. Because when you look at Jinja,
as opposed to
kwabakolerawo. Because omuntu adimandinga nona ali kuidde omusananga ikuleta katugeze duma yagana engudo mutawuni nga biboli. Naide okubuza ati nani meya wamwe bangu ati ne Kasolo. Kati tukoleire engudo. Ayi nga avuyire alese bwa duma mutawuni kutunda. Ayi da complaininga kwekyo. Ayi alambaire really. So those are things that we nga tulikogera continue that program eja kubanga eba enhanced. Number 2, the coming of these cities kitegeza anti ife pioneer mayors tulino mukubanga tutese ebibuga bino bebimenti okuba. So I am one of the people contributing to how best can these cities be managed in the midst of
as a man without political experience, because you came without vast prior experience in politics, how have you found it easy working with the technical staff that they are led by a political head with no political experience, but simply someone coming from two different worlds, a comedian, a journalist, and that's all? How easy is it working with
Of course, in the first days, I was a bit terrified and how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Getting to office, finding very serious people, older than you, and of course, with that experience. But you know, with this background of journalism and this drama acting, it is also a bigger thing, it's a bigger aspect that we shouldn't take for granted. For the time you've been in media, you've handled very many people at all ranks. And you've managed them, you're a leader. There is a big leader in you. And I see a big and serious leader in you. And I'm going to abe wife nankani chalo change chenva ko bacheta chi kalire bacheta gadumire antu anga be gadumire okay badakati nga bakuwa ntize bazana zalo omutufu balondo omuntu omutufu. But sometimes we pick on leaders who are not leaders. When I reached office, it took me, okay, I dedicated something like 6 months to myself to watch and learn and read a lot. I went into reading those laws, those acts, and understand exactly what I'm supposed to do as a mayor. First, I first looked at myself, what is the role of a mayor? I went there, I read, what does the executive do? I read, what is the role of the councillors? I read. I went into the Public Finance Management Act. I read and I understood it. Of course, I saw a lot of gaps in it as regards to local government management. I went into the Land Act, into everything. Now, after the 6 months, now this is when I started calling one by one. I would call on one officer, those heads of department. I sit with him or her. I can't integrate kulembera okusinzira ku byokola wano tinize meya olinginia but here department hiyo mu office ya meya njigemaganya antya yankobera anti okay night of education, what programs do you have? Yankobera. Apparently what I did was to befriend these guys, and it also brought some issues somewhere, because we as National Unity Platform, we had a different approach. But in local governments, of course,
in befriending them politically means agreeing to eat with them. Why to agree on how to cut deals. Yes, it
is not that. You know, that is another problem in Uganda. Kanje mu office tubone butema tema. Chibabu no lo wundi yansomesa my other teacher yanko but you go wotukeyo vuma tawunikiraka tabo kanole abo baida ku wesend
ole yakoba yonga ntiali
atabu yabo kufa boba ngwendo ofune send jo bavume. But for me, at the back of my mind, at the back of my mind, one time betwali mu induction ya ba leaders, president ya atukobati abantu babalina mu esubi baba londa nga babatumye kubakolera bwe rokola ekintu kyonna jukira abantu. So at the back of my mind there is the people. In whatever I do, I first think of abantu bano bentawere 10 abakera kunchu nibajani banonda. What can I give them in return? Why don't I use this office to serve these people? Because even event, by the way, to wakana politically, this political thing is not a good song to sing. But if you sit down, you can do something. I think you are growing into a good leader. Not by just, politics, you can blindfold people. If today I wake up and I'm so much into demonstrations, I'm so much into that. Of course, defiance is good on our mission. It is good to defy. But also, as you defy, you have this other, I'm the CEO of Jinja City. Okutemera abantu ni budget je nkola. Okutukiriza ebiro byayiwe. Iye mpumuro likwende ngude nungi. Ayenza okuvumagana ni mukulembeze munange. Kinakola olugudo. Obanza okuyomba ni town clerk, oba ni engineer. But if otubanga tesete sobukulembeze nkanti olugudo lw'empumwire lubi. Olugudo n'olujja. Nawo buti olugudo ndi kusinga okubanga lumpa lunsu zanga tirambaire. oluguudo luva ku
meya
Dunlop ogole Masasa
okiri nga tini wofuga idinda waliwo bakufugiramu
abanfugiramu batya
waliwo bakufugiramu nti bwe tolikola bibyo waliwo abatekinga advantage nti waida koli wa kitemeete bakufugira mu ndoomo n'abakolera ebyokola nga bakuwamba. There is a click in Jinja that you are aware of nga yakuwamba nekufugiramu.
That one I'm not aware.
You are not aware?
Yes.
Maybe they have not made you aware. You think ni wali kufuga idinda?
I'm in charge. Jinja, I am in charge.
Yes, sir.
I'll invite you one day. If you can have a week off, we sit in Jinja. You realize that I'm in charge. And I don't listen to those clicks.
You know there are different things. You can be in charge at Stay Hall, but away from Stay Hall, the people you make and go away chitibwa gundi yankubire. Away chitibwa gundi yankubire. Away chitibwa ba setting omuzano we gaba kuvuga ku wa speaker. Wayenda chindi bajja ba setting bavuga ekindi bakuwamba. You are not aware that click is controlling Jinja.
But after okubanga balina ekyo kyabachi.
They are in charge. They are driving you.
I'm not sure. And I don't think I'm in charge.
So your heart tells that you are in charge.
So much. So much.
You are in control.
Yeah. I'm in control. Truth be told.
Wait for the next election and see.
What will happen?
The results of that election will show whether you are in charge or somebody else was in charge.
Again, no. 'Next election yearly?
2026.
2026. Mu 2021 twesimba gayenga n'abandi twategeranga nifo tuliva. So 2026 tujirekere Katonda mwena that.
The many people have abandoned you. Uruganga up against you.
They bring another person. That's good. That is good.
You know that. And they are already working with those abakufugiramu.
Yes.
Kasolo tina ali mu kintu. Owekitibwa gundi ni abo n'abasalawo. Tibakudaziza ku land board bwejja bweira. Twaje kulemya okumaliriza.
Abantu beberimba nabyo. Land board ida kubaho.
Interest yo mwe yeringa. Land board mu bantu bewalonda. Because wakati mulimu ababa ino but chibenda bawe na toyenda baibu and you have held the day to look muidinda
land board abali kubona bono ninze na bano nominatinga I've nominated all the names okusinzira ku guidelines because ninze no kubalonda. Have you read the Land Act or the Local Government Act?
It's not my job, but I've read that.
So it is my role to nominate those names. Obo obenda batobenda. It is me.
When you hear voices that itayenda ono nole ng'omuntu w'abantu lwaki okota waliwo amalozi g'empulira abantu ngono tibamwenda wajja kuwundi. What's so interesting in those particular people?
Bw'okola otyo batali mukulembeze. Ye mukazi wona asinga obulungi ku kyalo.
Kwange.
Baba ku kyalo okuzira basada bandi balina bakazi.
Baliku.
Aye ku kyalo okuyige Mwami Simon. Oyo omukyalo owuwo nasinga obulungi kuyige ensonga lwaki gwako boti muna yeida tubayo walala era mukyala woyo kayibala abandi bamwogerera bagano bona awuleza ebigambo byalabe kwogera ku mukyala wo okuboti ono mwana nole yakwogere kwati kino jandeeto obundi. Then you are not a good man.
I find yourself a bit arrogant that you don't care what other people say. Not your political leader because in the politics the voices of the people matter. But how will you move forward?
Anti nekise Uganda. Obutakobera abantu kituufu kise Uganda that politics musobola bulungi naida nakanti wo mama mwebale naba olugudu nabaleka nga muli mukina basigolo kwa kanti bana obuzibu bwe bulini kano aye tugume mwe wikiditi kintu kye tujja kikola.
Let's have a break.
Olina kasenteko oyagala kulattako ofuneko obwezimbira Julex otunda nyumba gye weezimbira oba oyagala kugula eweddewo n'okutawuka Julex ekyapa kyo wakifuna oyagala kukikyusa kidde mu mannya go Julex buli luguudo lwewayagala oluyingira Kampala bano balinako ettaka Julex bamufuna mpola tuwonye bano batunda n'ettaka ku kibanja mpola Julex nammwe be babbako ettaka nga byakulemerera oyagala n'akulwanira Julex balina ettaka mu Kampala wonna munnange yangu ofuneko weezimbira
Julex Property Consultants Limited tusangibwa Nansana ku Jenina State oba tukubire ku namba z'essimu zino wammanga 0752 46 11 oba 0788 46 11 12 yangu ofune ekyomulembe
Julex.
January omwaka tugutandikira ku Forest Park e Buloba anti sanyuka TV egabudde ekirango tukiwulirize n'obwegendereza n'abazungu balobye anti sanyuka TV ejaguza okugenda ku mikutu gyonna ekijaguza kitandika omwaka kikuleetedde abayimbi b'eggwanga bonna abaliko n'abagukuba ne gukwatayo ogatako ba comedians ba tiktokers ebyokuzanyisa by'abaana n'ebinyuma ebirala bingi okuyingira mu twalo gy'eby'emitwalo 2 ku lusooka omwaka kuggwera mu Forest Park e Buloba ku Krismasi kitandikidde ku Uganda Museum.
Chikole for less no FlexPay ogule tiketi nyiga star 2 mu hash code elisanyuka TV Stanbic Bank it can be
Pepsi live for now
special Source of the Nile omwenge ogwa wakaka womera
the true Ugandan reward from the source
ofaliso go rose from mattresses ogusinga jonna sounds food industries abakolera obumpwanchi ategeke basalongo bajo clear process. Nga 3 December Nabbi Harriet Bukuwa owa Praise Go Church Gaza Bulamu abaita mu kusaba okuyingira omwaka 2023 mujje twebase Mukama okutuma zaako omwaka 2022 ate tumusabe 2023 atuberere wa mukisa jangu osumululwe jangu n'ebikuzitoweredde Mukama abikutikule jjukira nti okuyingira kwa bwerere okumanya ebisingawo kubira Nabbi ku noti 7 noti 4 937 noti 53 ne noti 789 noti 93 748 Nabbi Bukuwa owa Praise Go Church e Gaza Bulamu jangu tuyingire 2023 n'omukisa gwa Mukama. Abaglute Lounge Mabirizi Complex Level 5 Shop 19 twelusanga tuva munda uyagala kweruka kubalansinga kutoninga kuglowinga ebizigo byakucha oyina binnamakula mugaba enkanyanya mbalabe black spots twine ebyuma bigeza akabina ne hips ojetolina odeyolina ebyuma bijjako mugaba tatu enkovu binnamakula oyagala gejjamu obakoga twine ebyuma ebisala olubuto n'emikono gatetunakolako tusooka okukola skin testing ne tukwekennenya obulungi gwatwagadde tukubire ku simu yaffe
0751 80 36 16. Guta Lounge, your home of beauty.
Growing up in a big family, there weren't always enough seats at the table, so we started eating on the floor so that we could enjoy our food and cokes together. I kept that tradition in my own family to remind us that the most important part of any meal is being together.
Baba TV, obusoga bulaire.
Kale mukagwa uli buterevu ku Baba TV program ganga mukade hot cup at 9 ninze Simon Miyago Taya mukwano gwa imwe Peter okocha Kasolo meya weina gwe tulinaye owekino kya National Unity Platform Kasolo
wanso
okolera mu 7
ngole
okolera mu 7 struggle wajivamu nogenda labasali musale nogenda otulane mu 7 NUP wagisigaza kakofiira naye amazima okolera mu 7
Now I want to give a brief history about how I met Museveni. Nabona ku Museveni omwaka gwali gwa 2010 nga tuyigula Obaba FM. Kifani ekyo tiri obosobola okifuna kiri ku reception ya Baba radio. Ndoba nti buli ajaga Museveni tusobola otegeera nti ajira Museveni. Salimu Saletu amukyaza ku radio, Anyole naye amukyaza ku Baba TV okwo. I mean ku Baba radio. It was around 2000 and akaluka lo mutu 11.
Yes. Aka 11 at 16.
2011. Rona sembo omubona. But I'm very sure every Ugandan would wish to meet Museveni.
Not every, can't guarantee. Those who are not interested.
Banjira kuba nti abantu bakikosa bukose mu ngeri mbi. Ugokolera Museveni kituufu. Nkolera Museveni. Nize meya wa Jinja City. Ndi under local government ministry. Eri minister. Atiya mu cabinet ya Museveni every Monday. Era nga ni mukama wange in that regard. Ebiragiro n'amateeka genkozesa ga government ya Museveni. Ayo ndi wa National Unity Platform. Kyentaidi nti National Unity Platform baba wange ne chairman wa NRM ku kyalo. Mama wange yena wa NRM ku kyalo.
Nifire yakuwe emitwalo 3
okuliko wa NRM. Nsula bwekula mulinano wange yanguza gensula bamweta Kirunda Faruku. Omwidi
Kirunda Faruku.
Press secretary wa Museveni Bruno kutubonagana. So kuni nani ya Museveni kisoboka. Era ndi mu Uganda efugo Museveni. N'abako batinkolera Museveni ndowooza nti bali mu Uganda. It is how you put it, but it is very hard to run away from it. And you know kwewozaako tinze tikolera Museveni okuva ku lali wanabeera ino omubi kubanze Museveni oyo tukubagaina okuva mu 2000 mwerere nga Besigye ida. Wadukira nga bali yakuyatupinga ku radio betwakyaza Besigye ku Baba radio.
Sure, I remember.
Mbere opposition ya maina ngakolere mu radio ya Musada NRM. Uyu Moses Grace bali ekona devo. So,
kubera abo opposition baza radio mu Uganda. Tuna amena tugakolere ku TV da NRM. That is true.
So, but it is very hard to run away from King. I don't know how I can explain myself. But kuba anti Kasolo yaje wa Museveni butyanirira banali ebintu byotalumuka byotasobola ku running away from. Sad ne motoka jemvuga eri ku namba amifu ya government. It is by law when I reach the office. Okay, naye ndo okuluba ingana na dia na UAP. Etambule kilomita 15 ya Anioka. Na ngoli ngabonenze kunchu tyandi sokwete kutuka. Aye motoka eri ya olwatukati motoka ya meya yini. As Jinja City Council. Those are things abantu bebogera ku butwamu obululu butyavuga motoka ya government. There are things you can't run away from. But it is very, very okay, as people put it. Ayenze.
Kasolo. You know, iwe ninze tuli kwogera olusoga lulala. Tibogera ku ebyo. Bogera ku ka meeting ke wali ni mwami Museveni komaze okuwangula obwameya. Mujja mutyama nakati muno chidi. Now that you have bakutwala yaba nikyakuwa koyo zako enfufu ya kusettinga yakatera tituli kwenda kwekalakasa kwa NUP. We don't want NUP activism in Jinja, and you have maintained it. That's what they are talking about.
When was that meeting?
Tell me, when was ni wajija?
Kayinze zena ndikulira gano nti want para meeting. Ye Museveni ono atavanga yokuna akobera abantu kyonna meetings. Ina lekere kubuzabuzanze. Because some of us are losing a lot of names because we have decided to be leaders. And this man is just quiet. I don't know whether that's how he plays his politics. But I don't think okubandanga tuli kumbozi da amalwa. That is why ndoza abantu bali serious sibogera kubino. Because everyone would say you have met so and so. You have met so and so. And me meeting Museveni, by the way, I don't think it is a crime.
Did you meet him?
No. Bobango mwana ine chifanani. During the campaign is a Rio gundi mwami Museveni jeri kunicha akula nyime mala mkobe nganti omulali. Was that a bad meeting? Why do you gundi President Museveni meeting yo jibali ni chagula nyi somewhere ba meeting there was a certain conference je bali.
So when did you last meet Museveni?
I told you I last met nali singo kubona Museveni twali bukono. Twaje twafukamirira Museveni niswengero yatuwe basa ya milioni namba. Twali ku mikolo gya kyabazinga twakoba mama Kadaga bali batemyawo ni mama Lumumba twakanti mama twogerere ku ni president twide ku wali. But I don't think okujja okumu meetinga. Tulina ino kitwali tujiro okukyusa. Ntitujire yemwa Museveni awo okutuwe basa era buti atutwelya tani motoka ya janife paka.
So from the time you became mayor you have not met the president?
I've not got a chance to meet, but
would you love to meet him?
Yes, we are going to meet him.
When?
As mayors of cities, on matters to do. Now, so Bobby Wine is no longer in NUP. He's no longer the president of NUP.
I think this was before he became.
Yes, like I met him before I became mayor, and even I met him before after becoming a mayor. It is not a crime. I want us to have this mature thinking and reasoning. If I meet a president of a country on matters of a city, like we are going to meet him as city mayors, we have an agenda that we want to draw. Because for him...
And you think you will go? You will go and
I will seek for advice from the Secretary General of the party. I will seek for that advice. Because for me, I normally call those people and I ask for permission. By coming here, I called the spokesperson, Alex Waisamufumbiro.
To allow you?
Yes.
That's how NUP is run. That for you to come here, you must call somebody.
I think that is it, because there are statements I have to make which are not of my... that I should not actually... that I may not have authority to say.
So what guidance have you gotten from your party in leading Jinja Town?
Yeah, we have always been inducted, and they have told us to always stand on our values as a national unity platform. And I'm trying this. Maybe it is to stage demonstrations.
You did say Wanongo Likutandika. You were a journalist like him. You did say that I support Robert Kyagulanyi Center. Although this NUP here, NUP has issues. This NUP has issues. So you are consulting a party that has issues.
Those are issues then ku. Until now we have this outer space. Mwetuli 20 as members. Until the these other people would wish me to go and I kill my mother because we are NRM.
They don't want to do what they want.
No, the problem is kuba kumpi na mtu wa NRM.
What they don't want is to stand there and me. You did say that I'm one of the people who inspired you.
Does it make us to be Baganda?
No.
Yes. Okay. The fact of the matter, none of us, NUP we are twatandika in 2000 what? Was 2017. This is when we came into force. There is this other history that we talk about. Apparently, the knowledge we are using, it is the knowledge we got from the other, in the past belonging. It is in FDC. I was in FDC before 2016. Twakulekayo. Twaja twakolera ku mwami Mbabazi. Mbabazi bitabu kaawo bali yako yatutabukira. Yatugemye motoka yenga kuli ku nekifani kya Museveni. Opeduka mkalwako. 2016. Twakolera Museveni. Naja nempumwiri. Banambaza ne sati ya NRM.
Why have you not remained consistent like me? If you say one of those who inspired me.
Obwavu bubire ndo.
Waje Wambabazi wandeka. Bwaje bwa FDC wandeka.
Anti twali neno ntayo kutola ku Museveni ifenga buli aida. Nzina sokera nali mu FDC.
And you thought Mbabazi would remove Museveni?
That is the thinking we had, because for us ekizibu kya ife twenda kutola wani Museveni. So,
are you still committed to that struggle? Or would I go for Museveni?
Yes.
Having enjoyed things.
And I told you I want to be a president. Hey, how many Ugandans have said that, even in Museveni's government? There are those who want, but they even fear to say it.
You want to be president?
Yes.
Under NUP now?
Of course. I am with NUP.
It is
okay. It is okay. I will not.
Why don't you get free and be yourself?
I'm not here to defend myself on things I don't. Because they just say it. And now this is how we are losing focus on serious matters. And now
so
meeting
Kasolo.
Team meeting uncle.
No, not met Salim.
No. Team meeting uncle. I want you to.
Would you love to meet?
Take my word. Now over what? Over what? Over what? Yes.
Do you intend to stand again as mayor or something else? And you're now saying president or something?
Yeah. In the coming election, I'm coming back as a mayor of Jinja City.
You want to stand again?
I'll stand.
And you think you can win again?
Yes.
With all this trouble around you?
There's no trouble. There's no trouble around me. Chikulu abaana abamu mukaali bato. Wabayizanga ko mukazi mwayo kana naye ng'omuzale mu abaana.
Yes.
And
I just tell you kuba mama w'abaana. Means the mother of the
yes. Which is the nature chain. So these differences come. People, it is human. People meet and depart. And there is no permanent situation in life. If you can depart with no to go like this, and you part ways. It is human. Things, anything can happen in life. And by the touch of manga, nzokwa ukana ni swengere kya mwiziza yo kusoma. Butiya bwe nebirungi ebiri mu kusoma nti bana bwo soma osobola okubanga Kasolo. I'm an inspiration to people. That's what you're
So you have inspired Swengere to go.
Yes, I've inspired him. Nze one time twali kunaye batwali somewhere ni kaliyo bakati aife imemusoma aife nzo okusoma be. Olonga andika nti singa mfuna mukisani mito ba meya bono nze ndakwera yo nsoma ndikwenda kuba na PhD. That has been my dream. So when I was able to the necessary papers in Uganda I have. But now I want to be the other stronger person, an academician. Because these brains are too much, if you can assess me. They're too much. And you know so omukazi bo baba na mukazi ngobe na mukazi mumpi ni mwauka na koti kamba ize munko muamvu wacho sa ku test. So ni bino nti it is our breakup has inspired
people even supporting Swengere okumwa ku school fees ngajira okusoma uyo kuisomera ali kusoma.
Yes, so he didn't come for school fees.
Bwana akusitukira mu mwene.
It is okay. Ekifo kino tikyabuzalirano.
Swengere uchidi nti yakubakalu. You know for
it
sure.
It is okay.
If you won without campaigning, Swengere will sweep that easily, even without
okay.
campaigning. Okay. You're ready?
Very okay. Then if atiba then ekisinga nakutulema. Tienza tuboti mwa Museveni. Who can't live without being a president? You are
ready to live if he comes for you.
Abantu atena abasalawo abaidi.
Nkyali kusoma empapula difune mwagana ne.
Abantu nabasalawo.
Chechikuwa this vibe, this kind of confidence, kind of pride.
It is self-belief.
What makes you sound like you don't care?
I care.
If they
it is self-belief and esteem. One time when I linkola ku radio nakobanga. One time I woke up in the morning. Naja ku radio nakoba abantu nti bana. From today nenda mukitegere nti okuba omwavu. It is not a fashion. Era ezira bwokifunamu, era ezira kyegomba. Tujje tukole. Nakera kuncho nakoba abantu nti bana. Tulowooza omuntu bwoba n'enumba eyiyo nga topangisa owulira otya. Many said ali Kasolo ikuduula alikola ati those who listen to me today basula mu numba daiwe. Nga bana na boda they used to come to me nga balikundetera matooke nange akati munayogera ekigambo ku radio. Nasirikira nakanti lwaki tikola nenva mu numba ya kipangisa. So there are those facts that we need to tell our people and this community and the entire country that will help us to move. Je tunako mukubanga twewoya n'okuinamira. It will not help us, but kida kuongera kubanga kitusinkinga.
You are an intelligent leader and an inspirational. My worry is that your political base and a political party because I can tell you, my brother, that there are things we do that hold us. You know for sure that I am what I am today because of the media profession I've been in. That at one time when I had trouble, for one reason of being consistent, and people say that man does not deserve to be there, I was saved from prison. So it also helps you to keep consistent with your NUP. Now that abali mu NUP tibakwesiga bali ku mitimba wakati Kasolo yali yagende wagundi, you lack a political base and you collapse.
Bino bigambo byogerwa abantu. Now you go down to the ground and ask people. And as a political scientist, I think I need to look for my Secretary General one of these days. When you are building a political party, you must have a clear ideology to the people. What are we pursuing? Today we are not pursuing Kasolo Yalia as a national platform. Is this small Kasolo really a national issue? Kasolo splitting with the Swengere becomes a national issue.
Yes.
Someone sleeping with another man, or a woman sleeping with a man, you make it a political issue, a political party matter. Someone, these are small things in life that happen, and we make them political. We are seeing these tweets this young man is going around making on social media. It's the other thing I told my people when I was at the headquarters. I said, don't comment about them. If you talk about this name, you are promoting it and you're making that person who has never heard about this man to know him. This is a political, how do we call it in political science? It is, chetu kutega akaido. Nkoko chejo kujia kolechi, ole ya akuba. Nkoko eje mode bakube. Today, mukaira hange namba sategero omuntu ono. Tamuidi. So, when we are building a political party, we need an ideology. Today, the principle is telling us we are removing a dictator. So, have we centered at finding ways of removing a dictator? And this dictator we are removing, is he asleep? Or do you think he's not also working around to stay in power? These are things we should be thinking about. Not things to do with these small issues around.
The dictator is finished. Those
are loose talks. Let us be intelligent enough. When he's in charge, he's in the Entebbe. Between me and you, don't you know that President Museveni is there? So, we shouldn't just go and trade these small words. We need to sit down and think about something, and we go down. Are we recruiting more members into the party?
I wanted to ask you that having become mayor of Jinja and a member of the National Unity Platform, have you recruited some people for your party?
Recruiting using my office.
What do you mean?
When people come to my office, most of the youth, I am talking to them and giving them opportunities. Building a strong party like in the current environment, and our people don't want to read. How did Museveni come to power? Do you remember a meeting Obote attended was it in Arusha? With the late Nyerere? And he warned Obote about that younger man then, Museveni?
I understand. The problem is, you're already contradicting your boss.
Wait.
His Excellency Kyagulanyi says Museveni tana kyatugamba. You are saying aina kyatugamba kyekiruwa atugamba.
I have not said sina kyatugamba. Again, what I'm saying, for me, I will not go into small things. Okay, taina kyatugamba, it is fine. What are we now going into? Removing this man. That's why I told you, for me, I pay attention to His Excellency Bobby Wine. When he says taina kyatugamba, are we taking it in that sense of saying taina kyatugamba? Or it is just a word that comes and now it takes the trend on social media? Because there is a word coming and takes the vibe.
Because the mission was Entebbe.
We need to concentrate on that. How do we get Entebbe?
How are you working to support that?
Yes, for me, I'm saying if I perform well in Jinja as a mayor, we shall get more leaders to come into positions. Because given this political kind of environment we have today, we need to have more leaders put pressure around by having more members of parliament. But though when you come to Busoga, people are fighting money.
But you are not putting pressure on this man. You are comfortable in your mayoral chair. No. You have said that you need to put pressure.
In political,
what pressure?
When we are fighting
what political activity for NUP have you done for NUP in the 2 years?
I want us to be good scholars. When you read about the apartheid in South Africa, this is a struggle which took years. And one of the fighters spent 27 years in prison. And at the end of the day, he came, but when he came, he said, now, come and lead the country. The thing is not all about before to go. When we are fighting a struggle, it's not a 1 day, 2 days. Besigye fought a struggle for 20 years, and he's still pushing on. And we need to appreciate those who began this struggle. I told you we were in this struggle since then. So when I come to and you want me to just come and ambush Museveni and push him away, do I have those powers to do so?
Because why should we massage a dictator?
No, I'm not massaging. We have got a chance now that in this dictator's government, We have some spaces. What do we have? Jinja City, we have a mayor, is NUP. We have a member of parliament, is NUP. Now we are pushing on to take out the dictator. But now the same NUP people, we are again destroying our own Imanjeri. This is what pains me.
Did I hear you right? You said,
yes,
within the dictator's government, you have some NUP spaces. Did I hear you?
Yes, we are there. In Uganda, we ate it. Now we need to work around.
Within the dictator's
yes. That space we have in parliament of NUP, now that is the voice. Tugende tubikolerawo, president wa tugamba. When Zakeo bagamba we are looking for this, our own, we are the first people to put hands on the impeachment.
When did you last meet Mr. Kyagulanyi, your party?
I've taken time. Because the day I expected to meet him, he was out of the country in Morocco. So, but meeting a president is not something although it is, some people see him easily, but I pray so hard that when I get a chance to meet him, I'll have a good meeting with him.
Don't you believe you have not met him because you don't matter to him?
I don't know.
Back when you were, because you were you were with the dictator, so they gave up on you.
The last time I met was we were somewhere in a workshop for local government leaders. We had a good meeting. For me, I'm a honest person. When I come before you, I mean what I'm saying. I don't know if you show me another face, but to me, he's not that kind of person. The Robert Kyagulanyi.
So he has not complained to you about anything?
No. At least for him, he dug into into the matters, and he knew.
Do you call him, or does he call you?
Like I've said.
Too busy for each other?
No, not that. Calling him, like the other aspect I told you that I called him, just bumping on the president's number that you are calling him.
What political activity have you done for NUP in the 2 years you have been a mayor? Ngekiyoga nti kino nakikola lwa NUP, nayitayo ku bantu, nayitayo abavubuka, twekalakaasako ne tuwakanya kino, twagaana kino. Yes, because ebintu ebimu byola nti government ebikola tobikkiriza mu kye bakusuubiramu ab'ejjinja. Oveega nti ekyo si kikkiriza ky'oli. You cannot be removing a dictator then implementing his programs. That's a contradiction.
No. The political activism in Uganda is a different thing. Apparently, maybe I see it differently from what I read from other people. This is what I was trying to bring to your attention, and you know it very well. I was trying to, the other day I was talking to General Vigirwa, and him Kovanti, tulina okubeera abeegendereza ennyo nga tulwana n'omusajja ono. Because if ebintu bye tuliko is just kulaga nti we tuli, but we are not in the real sense.
Muli masappe.
Abasinga obungi tuli masappe. Kusanyusa mukulu.
Si struggle.
Because nze nga Kasolo, when I look around and I have 1,000 youth abanupu bempadde emirimu, ndowooza mbani mu struggle nnyo okusinga okugenda okubagamba nti tugende twekalakaasa.
Ate oba wootya emirimu gavumenti gy'oyagala eveeko. These jobs will make them comfortable. This is what you are forgetting. When you give them jobs within this government, they become comfortable.
Banonda okubeera meeya si Kenya mu Uganda.
What is your rank in NUP? Oh, no, this one is General Vigirwa.
They have not been decorated those ranks.
Why?
I don't know. But I don't think...
Anyway. You see General Vigirwa saluting the commander.
Yeah, the commander.
Yes.
But I'm a soldier. That's
why I say, what is your rank? Are you a corporal? You a what?
I'm here to find out from the CDF himself.
Who is the CDF in this case?
The principal, His Excellency Bobby Wine. He'll decorate me. But I don't want to rush.
What rank is he himself?
Of course, he's everything.
Baba TV, the Hope Cup at 9 ends here with Peter Okocha Kasolo, the mayor of Jinja.
Okay.
It's been great having you. Thank you for your time. Okay. We look forward to having you again on this show and several other shows. Jinja is looking up to you to deliver them to what they want. Asante sana. Zesa Simon Muyanga Rutaya.